Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with a collective video. So this video is actually going to host all of the signs. I'm going to try to do these videos daily. Well, rather, I'm not going to say I'm going to try. I'm going to do these videos daily, putting that intention out there, just so I'm able to kind of like still cater to my YouTube family, because I've had people reaching out asking for YouTube. Still cater to my Instagram family, because I will be posting these on Instagram, and just really cater to everybody, really. So without further ado, we're going to get right into the messages. We're going to start off with Taurus because we are in Taurus season, and we're going to end off with Aries because we were just in Aries season, right? So let's get started. Today, I'm actually using my Lunar Soul deck. I'm also going to be using the African Goddess deck. And then we're going to be clarifying with my Kawaii deck, my little mini deck. So let's get started. Let me actually open this up so it's already done. I had seen someone say that earth signs were going through it, so I'm excited to see what Taurus is going through. So Spirit, what are the messages that you have for Taurus at this time? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What are the messages you have for them? We have the World card. We have the Hermit. We have the Four of Cups. Let's pull your African Goddess, a message from your ancestors. Ooh, 3 cards came out. I'm actually going to take them because they all came out, and that may be the messages for you. You got miracles, you got feeling safe, and you got scarcity. Taurus, what I'm feeling and seeing here for you is I really am getting the vibe that you're going through this huge transformation, Taurus, because especially with the World card here, this also could be relative to the fact that, you know, we are in your season, you are having your solar return, and that's a cycle. You've just closed out the cycle from the previous year. You're moving into a cycle for this year. However, I do feel like there is some type of spiritual growth happening here that is pretty much, sorry, I want you guys to really see it. Why is it not focusing? It's because of my face. Okay, whatever. It ain't doing what it need to do. But anyway, I do feel like you guys are going through some type of a spiritual growth with the Hermit card here. This is also Virgo energy. You also have fixed sign energy. So with the fixed sign energy here, this is definitely you, because you are also a fixed sign Taurus. So you actually came up on this World card as well. But I definitely feel like right now you're really going through a tough cycle. Like, this solar return is very different than any other solar return that you've had. I think a lot of things are coming up to be healed and transmuted into the universe. With the Four of Cups, there's a level of feeling kind of like ungrateful about something, or just like waiting for something to kind of like come your way, but it has yet to come your way. But I feel like Spirit, you're not noticing the fact that Spirit has a cup there for you. Spirit is offering you something, but you're kind of like stuck on things that can't serve you, right? You also have this card here, which is all about scarcity. So you could be feeling like you're experiencing some lack at this time. Maybe money is an issue. Maybe you're lacking in other areas. Maybe you feel like you're lacking in love. Maybe you feel like you're lacking in life. I don't know. The thing about that card is, it's basically telling you that even though you feel that way, that's an illusion. That is something that you've created yourself. That is something you've told yourself is happening. But in reality, it's not. We're all abundant people. It's just about the way we look at abundance. It's the way that we attract abundance. It's the way that we connect with abundance. So if you can switch your reality or switch your perception of what abundance looks like to you, it'll probably be a lot different than what you've been telling yourself, you know? You also got the feeling safe card, which is Tituba. I actually love that she came up in this African Goddess because I actually love the Crucible, because that's from the Crucible. Yeah, it is from the Crucible. So basically the story about Tituba is she was actually one of the DK witches that they had in the Crucible, and she was actually one of the first people to be crucified. However, you know, she made the girls feel safe, you know, like she made it feel safe for them to kind of like embrace this side of themselves, right? And unfortunately, you know, she was one of the people who they called to say bewitched them, right? Okay, whatever. So you know, with the feeling safe, it's just that, you know, you need to feel safe within yourself, feel safe with the environment, feel safe within like everything you have going on, and just knowing that, you know, spirit got you. You know, you have miracles coming your way, you have a lot of blessings coming your way. So like really tap into those things that are coming towards you. And yes, while it may be a little bit of a difficult time, because I'm definitely getting difficult time, and not difficult in a bad way, but just like a lot of things are being handed to you, you know, a lot of things are being handed to you, and you're trying to combat these energies and trying to figure out the best way to kind of like make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. But we're going to clarify the World card and see what the energy is. With the World, you have the Six of Pentacles. So what I would have to say with the World card is just basically like, it's like as above, so below. It's like what you put out to the universe is what you get back. All of that energy is all about cycles. It's all about recycling things and recycling energy and things like that. So it's like, you know, go where you know the love is good. Go where you know that you're supported. If you're feeling unsupported right now, go where you know you can get that level of support, that level of happiness that you deserve, you know? Another card came out, which was the Eight of Cups. So I feel like some of you guys can be walking away from something, a job, a relationship, a person, however, but you're definitely walking away from something that just no longer serves you, and it just is not pushing you in the direction that you want to be in. So next you have the Three of Cups for the Hermit. So once again, like I said, happy birthday, Taurus. We are in Taurus season, but however, this is just about you celebrating you, or celebrating the people around you, celebrating the good shit that you do have. You know what I'm saying? Although it may feel like a difficult time, you could still be doing things that's celebratory. So really tap into that energy. You have the Magician here. The Magician is basically saying like, you have the power to create your reality. You have all of the tools to bring into fruition whatever it is that you want to bring into fruition. So do that. In the Four of Cups, we have the Four of Wands. So, the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, there definitely could be an energy of you just kind of feeling overwhelmed. You just feeling like life is happening to you and not for you. And Spirit is just telling you to take a break a little bit. Take a little bit of a break. Chill out. Relax. You have the King of Swords. So some of you guys could be taking a break from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Or you could just be in your King of Swords energy and just kind of like being very selective about the energy, making intellectual decisions, but also knowing that you can't let people get too close to you, Taurus. That is the vibe that I'm seeing here for your daily horoscope. I hope this reading finds you well. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let your girl know how you like this video in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Hey Gemini, what's up? How you doing? How you living? How's your life? It's your girl, TheHeauxHealer, and we're back with yet another video. So this is going to be your daily horoscope for the day. So let's get right into it. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What are the messages you have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? We have the Four of Discs. We have the Judgment. And we have the Five of Wands. Woo. Spirit, what do your ancestors have for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What are the messages from the ancestors for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? We have the Liberation. We have Miracles. And we have Scarcity. So basically what I'm seeing here for my Geminis, with the Four of Discs, Judgment, and the Four of Wands, I'm just getting the vibe that you could be taking on a lot, or you could once again be living from a scarcity mindset. You know, Four of Discs is usually about setting boundaries, but it's also about setting boundaries with finances. So maybe finances are a big deal right now. However, on this card right here, he has four discs in his hands, or essentially four pentacles, but there's a key on the floor that he has to pick up to now get into this door, but he's afraid to let go of his money. So it's like, I'm getting the vibe that like Spirit is giving you some type of opportunity, or Spirit is giving you something, right? But you're being so frugal, or you're holding on so tight to something that you're kind of missing the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that this could be relative to money. This could be relative to work opportunities. This could be relative to really anything. But I definitely feel like I'm getting the vibe that you're holding on too tightly to something, right? Next card you got is the Judgment card. I actually love the Judgment card. Why is it not zooming in? I don't know why it's not zooming in, but I bought this camera to do that. But anyway, so with the Judgment card, I just really feel like I actually love the Judgment cards because the Judgment card is really about a self-evaluation. And it's asking you to reevaluate your circumstances. It could be asking you to reevaluate this specific circumstance, right? So the specific circumstance, like I said, it could involve money. It could involve relationships. It could involve anything that you're holding on too tightly to. But it's time for you to reevaluate because there may be more things happening around you than you can actually see because you're so focused on holding on to whatever this is. So Judgment is actually telling you, like, you know, I really feel like this particular Judgment is telling you to kind of step outside of your comfort zone, do things differently, stop feeling so comfortable staying the same. You know, change is always imminent. Change is always imminent. And we need to embrace change. We need to be open to change. We need to know that, look at this. Miracles, okay? We need to know that miracles are possible. So what I'm seeing here for you is just kind of like go with the, like, you know, kind of try to go with the flow. You know, try to go with the flow, but allow change to happen. And when going with the flow, things change every single day. The next card we have is the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands, I'm just getting this energy that maybe something competitive is happening, right? You could be, maybe you are going for a competitive job. Maybe you are doing something where the competition is serious. You know what I'm saying? But this shouldn't stop you from doing anything. Why? Because you are you and they are they. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can do whatever it is that you do. Everybody can do the same thing, but it doesn't mean that they can do it like you. Everybody has different ways of doing things. So just be open to the different ways that things are being done. So your ancestor message is liberation. I actually never got that card, so we're gonna see what that is about. I got my little trusty handsy dandy notebook. So Queen Mother Nanny. I actually did get Queen Mother Nanny. She basically helped. She's from Jamaica. She's a Jamaican ancestor. So some of you guys could be Jamaican, and she could be one of your ancestors. But she was an Ashanti healer brought to Jamaica in chains, escaped to lead rebellions. Nanny helped to free over 800 enslaved people. So basically, the message that Nanny has for you is you deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of your personal liberation. So I love that this card combination came up with the Four of Discs because this is basically telling you to free yourself, you know, like you're holding on too tight. Oh, the imagery on this card is beautiful. Look how it show up on the camera, chat. The imagery on this card is everything, but it's basically telling you free yourself, you know, if whatever it is that you're doing, if something feels hectic, if something feels too much, if something feels overwhelming, free yourself from this energy. You do not have to stay within this place. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Queen Mother Nanny is asking for you to free yourself, sis. Free yourself. You deserve more. You deserve a lot. So push yourself to do whatever it is that Spirit is pushing you to do. Whatever it is that you've been thinking about, whatever it is that you've been telling yourself that you want to do it, girl. Do it. The next card you have is Miracles. So, I mean, this is obviously self-explanatory. Miracles are on the way for you, or not even so, but just expect miracles, right? When you're a divine human being, everything eventually becomes a miracle, you know, like it's like for instance, let's say you need $20 and you walk outside, you find $20 on the floor. That's a fucking miracle. Like, and you know, especially when you're not thinking so deep into it, like, oh, who lost the $20 and things like that. No, but just really tapping into life is full of miracles, and just miracles happen in the unexpected ways. So just be open to all of the miracles that are possible. And next, scarcity. And I love that scarcity came up with the Five of Wands, only because, you know, sometimes when, like I said, when you do have a lot of people and we're all doing the same thing, you know, you get in this scarcity mindset, like, why would they listen to me? They got this person and that person doing the same things. But it's like I said, nobody is you, you know, just like me. You know, I'm a reader and I do astrology and I do makeup and I do hair and I do all of these things, right? But does that mean that the people who do astrology, reader, makeup, and hair are better than me? Maybe they are, but can they do it like me? Probably not. So it's really about you, you know, really you understanding that scarcity does not exist. You're creating an illusion around yourself that doesn't even exist, mama. So step away from that. Step away from that scarcity energy. Scarcity is an illusion. You are an abundant human being and you need to tap into that, period. So let's get a clarifier for this Four of Discs. We have the Eight of Swords. So you could be feeling a little bit trapped, right? And the great thing about trapped or feeling trapped, the great thing about, you know, that card coming up is because you got liberation here. Free yourself, sis. Free yourself, okay? You don't have to be in the trapped energy if you free yourself. You got the Four of Pentacles again. So you could be feeling trapped with finances. I think finances is a big thing here. Like I think your finances coming up is an issue. However, maybe you need to look into new ways to make money. Maybe you need to do new things to make money. But like either way, you're abundant, okay? You got the Empress, okay? The Empress fell out. So look into new ways to make some money for sure. Next, you have the Judgment. Spirit, can I have a clarifier for the Judgment card? You got the Three of Wands. So I think it's time for you to really expand your horizons, especially with the Three of Wands, because the Three of Wands is about expansion. So I feel like this Judgment card is telling you to self-evaluate yourself so you can think about your expansion goals, right? How do you want to expand? How do you want to move yourself further? Oh, God. You got the Ace of Cups. And then another card came out. And you got the Lovers. So some of you guys, this could be love. Some of you guys could be thinking about expansion, expanding with children. One thing I did just pick up, and that's so crazy, is like, I feel like if anybody has been having issues with having children, this is a clear indication that a baby is coming, for sure. I definitely get that. That is like the first thing that came up. Some of you guys may be looking into seeing, like maybe in vitro or just anything in terms of that. That is something that definitely came up. So if this message is for you, I definitely see a baby coming out of this. And I love that for you guys. And I definitely feel like you're with somebody who could really make a baby happen. With this Gemini energy, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. I'm loving this energy for you. And the final clarification is for this Five of Wands. Spirit, why is Gemini receiving this Five of Wands? Eight of Pentacles here. Somebody's about to come into some coins. Somebody's about to make some money. Somebody could be getting a job where, well, somebody could have a job right now where they're actually training for the job. But I'm also just picking up more energy of maybe just starting a business or getting something. Six of Pentacles. This could definitely be relative to a job. It's definitely relative to a job. You know, when you go into work, you get your money back. Somebody could be starting a new job and you may feel a little bit nervous about just the competition, but I really think you have nothing to worry about. It's already yours. You didn't even know. So I love this for you guys, Gemini. I hope this reading finds you well. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey Cancer, what's up? How you doing? How you living? How's your life? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another daily video. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is going to resonate with Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. You have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Death card. Ooh, I'm loving this energy for you. Let's see what your ancestors have to say to you as well. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for Cancer from their ancestors? What are their ancestors' messages to them, Cancer? Okay. We have surrender. We have creativity. And we have manifestation, girl. I can't even say that name, Jeff. Okay, so Cancer, let's get into your reading. So I really want to talk about the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Death card. So Cancer, I'm definitely seeing that you're going through a new beginning with this Death card here. Actually, I hate that it's not what's the name in. How do I do it? Let me see if I can do the manual focus. Because why isn't it on? It should be. It's supposed, I don't know. But let's not even focus on that. So basically what I'm seeing here for you, Cancer, is you're going through a rebirth, especially with this Death card here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel like you're going through a rebirth, and this rebirth is really kind of pushing you to I want to say be more creative, if that makes sense, because this Two of Cups, I really love this Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, it has a rainbow on it. I'm so annoyed that you guys can't see the cards, but this Two of Cups has a rainbow on it, and it's just it's very lively. It's about like unity. So you could be working with someone to kind of like make things happen for yourself. You have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords energy is all about clarity, right? It's all about things being made clear or things being clear. I love the Queen of Swords energy because she is nobody to fuck with, you know. Queen of Swords is all about kind of like tapping into the fact that like your mind never fools you. And I think she's the true definition of woman's intuition. I don't think we give her that credit because woman's intuition will really show up in the Queen of Cups. But I feel like Queen of Swords is definitely woman's intuition. Like nothing gets past her. And I feel like that's the energy you're in right now. You're really in this woman's intuition energy, or even if you're not not a woman, like you're really tapped into your intuition for sure. And you see things clearly. You're seeing things very clearly right now. Like it's almost like tunnel vision. Like you know where you're going. You know what you're doing, and you're in that. You know what I'm saying? Two of Cups, you could be getting into a relationship with someone. You could be collaborating with someone. You could be going into business with someone. I love this energy because it just kind of shows that it's equal. Like it's equal parts. Both people want to do this. Both people are invested into this, and you're making it happen. And I think if this is a relationship thing, especially with the Death card, this is something that I feel like is good, you know, because it's so funny because this Death card is very different. You know, it's not dark and gloomy, and that's why I feel like it's a good thing, because usually when you see the Death card, it's dark and scary and oh my God. But this Death card, like the sun is out, it's a skeleton, and it's just showing like, you know, you're rebirthing and like things like, and in this card, it's just showing all the beautiful things that's happening. Like the sun is going down rather. So, okay. So yeah, I guess the sun is going down, but it's just like, it's just a good vibe. It's just a good energy. So I feel like right now you're just in a good vibe and a good energy, and like things are kind of like working out the way that we kind of want them to. Like it's just, I don't know. I just like it. I like it. I don't know. Like it's a good vibe. Like it's a good vibe. I'm getting a good vibe. I don't know if you're getting a good vibe, but I'm getting a good vibe. So your cards, your ancestor messages is surrender. I've actually never got this one, so not me open right to the one. That's how you know the message is for you. So this is goddess of spiritual surrender. She is from Nubia, Egypt, and her name is Goddess Iset or Iset. Iset. Okay, Goddess Iset is a revered magical healer and sorcerer. Oh, she's Isis. Okay, so this is Isis basically. And it's basically saying, let it all go. Say aloud, I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hold the keys. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. So, self-explanatory. It's time for you guys to kind of surrender to things that no longer serve you, or just the idea that you have to control everything and that you have to have everything under control, because you don't. And I think even for me, that's a big issue. And I think for a lot of people, it's a big issue. So don't feel alone in that. But sometimes you can't have it all together, and you can't have all the control, and you can't do everything perfectly. It just doesn't happen that way, Cancer. So you have to release the control. You can't control everything, and some things are just in the hand of divine. But I think with spirit basically saying hand the keys to divine is just basically saying they got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't focus on things that you can't change. Don't focus on things that just seem too much. Like, they got you. You got, okay? They got you. Next card you have is creativity. And I spoke about this in your reading with the Two of Cups. Like, I think right now you just kind of like, life is so colorful. And life is so abundant. And we really need you to kind of tap into the fact that life is so colorful and life is so abundant. Like, I think you can really create something out of nothing. And, you know, really just tap into that, you know, tap into the fact that you are a creative being, and, you know, things are different for you. You don't have to do what the normal things that people are doing. You can kind of be creative and make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So really tap into that, you know? That's the vibe that I'm definitely seeing here for you. And then here you have the manifestation card. I love this card mainly because in this card, she's basically saying like, you know, most of the time rain is associated with something so differently. But in this card, she's basically saying like the rain is coming and it's raining abundance. And I just really feel like you're about to be blessed tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 40-fold, however many fold you want to be blessed with, you're about to be blessed with. So I just really think, you know, tapping into your manifestations. What is it that you really want out of life? I love this. I love this. And maybe I can lead this for you. But I was actually reading one of these cards and it was basically saying, what would you do if you couldn't fail? What would you do? And I really think I want to tap into that for you. Like, what would you do if you couldn't fail? If you knew there was no chance of ever failing at something, what exactly would you do? What would that look like for you? So I really feel like it might be that card that says that, to be honest. But like really just kind of like tapping into that energy, you know, being fruitful and knowing that you're fruitful, knowing that the vibe, the energy is fruitful. You're a very fruitful individual. And sometimes you just kind of have to lean on people, you know, lean on people to get the truth or lean on people for just help. So I love this. I love this. We're going to clarify this energy. We're going to clarify the Two of Cups. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the Two of Cups? The Emperor. Some of you guys are making wise decisions because that's what the Emperor is about. But also some of you guys are becoming a boss. That's Aries energy, a leader of some sort. Maybe if you are going into business with someone, you are the boss. You have the Five of Wands here. So with the Five of Wands, it's that energy of competitive energy, or it could be an energy of having like a focus group where everybody's kind of like trying to hash things out. I'm also hearing something like maybe there is a focus group about you. Maybe your people are talking about you or something like that, like, or trying to figure out something about you. That's the vibe that I'm seeing here. Spirit, what is the message for the Queen of Swords for Cancer? Ten of Wands. You're releasing a burden. I feel like something is being made clear. Once that something is clear, you're going to release that burden. It's no longer going to kind of like hold you back anymore. You got the Devil card. What you're really doing is you're releasing the self-sabotage. You're releasing the negative energy. You're releasing all the things that just no longer serve you. I'm going to clarify that Devil. Seven of Swords. The self-sabotaging energy, that imposter syndrome, like you're releasing all of that. You're probably also releasing negative vibes around you, negative people who are just trying to hold you so tight and trying to keep you so small. You're just releasing all of that negativity. And last but not least, we're clarifying the Death card. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the Death card? Woo-hoo-hoo. You got the Fool. So there's a new beginning being offered to you. Like I said, death is all about new beginnings. So something's being offered. You have a new beginning being offered. Something you've been wishing for, Ace of Cups. Something you're going to be happy about. Something that is going to give you that emotional fulfillment that you've been looking for. So I love this energy for you. I definitely feel like a manifestation is coming in. And as soon as you release all of this negative stuff, you'll get to see the manifestation, Cancer. So I love this for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let your girl know how you like this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, Leo. What's up? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another motherfucking video for you. Without further ado, we're going to get right into your daily horoscope. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? What are the messages? You have the Lovers. You could be dealing with the Gemini. You have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Death card. So I feel like a Gemini or a Scorpio is significant. These could also be your placements. We're also going to see what your ancestors have to say to you as well. Spirit, what are the messages you have for my Leos from their ancestors? What are the messages you have for my Leos from their ancestors? You have intuition, you have manifestation, and you have good juju. Okay, I like this. Okay, Leos, let's get right into your reading. So your cards for today is the Lovers, the King of Discs, and the Death card. So for some weird reason, I'm getting the vibe of decisions. I feel like there's decisions that need to be made right now. Some of these decisions could involve a career choice. Some of these decisions could involve love. Some of you guys need to do like some type of rebirth when it comes to love, or maybe you're experiencing a rebirth when it comes to love. But a lot of you guys, this is really more, I feel like more career focused. Don't judge me with my snowman cup, and we're in April. Don't judge me, y'all. I told you I don't judge me. Sorry. All right. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, because I don't really, it's big, obviously, because you have two major arcanas and you have one of a high minor arcana, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords with the Three of Cups. Oh, this Wheel of Fortune is cute. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't seen all the cards in the deck. All right. So what I'm seeing here is the fact that I just think you have some major decisions to make when it comes to maybe your career. We're going to clarify these. I'm actually going to clarify them now because I'm a little bit confused and this is not the way that I was doing things, but this is kind of confusing me, Leo. Spirit, can I have a clarify for the Lovers? Six of Swords. Clarify for the King of Discs. Six of Pentacles. Can I have a clarifier for the Death card? The Hierophant. Oh, no, the Four of Wands. Why did I see the Hierophant? Okay, so first of all, the angel number 66 is very significant because you have two sixes here. Oh, you have three sixes because the Lovers is a 6 card too. So the angel number 666 is very significant. However, what I'm seeing here with the Lovers and the Six of Swords, you could be deciding to move away from something, and that may be something that's being divinely orchestrated because because it involves the Lovers. Like I did say, I did feel like this was a career focused reading. Even though the Lovers came up, Lovers doesn't necessarily have to represent love. Sometimes it can just represent a decision. So I feel like you have to make a decision to kind of decide between maybe staying where you are and moving to something a little bit more fruitful. With the Six of Swords, I do feel like you're deciding to move towards something that's a little bit more fruitful. Now, with the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles. So I think maybe you're invested into something right now, right? And maybe you're waiting for that investment to give you back your rewards because the Six of Pentacles is sometimes about that equal exchange, right? This can also be someone looking like a boss looking for employees, or just someone who has a business that's really looking for the return, and maybe they're trying to do things to ensure that they get the return. And then we have the Death card, and Death card is clarified by the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is about celebrations, community, people coming together to kind of like form some type of community or tribe or things like that. And it's like a rebirth in that situation. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna further clarify these because child. But anyway, your ancestor messages is Queen Nandy, Intuition. She's actually the mother of who was she the mother of? I'm gonna tell you right now. She is the mother of a big King Shaka Zulu. Yeah, I was about to say somebody big. Okay, so basically Queen Nandy's message is intuition. So I feel like I said, I did feel like you were kind of faced with some type of tough decision, right? And I couldn't get it. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I feel like you're faced with some type of tough decision, and Spirit is basically telling you to listen to your intuition. Sometimes some of you guys may need to do some meditation. Some of you guys may need to do some yoga. Some of you guys really need to kind of like tap into yourself to get the answers. And maybe that's why you feel so like conflicted, because the answers are not being made to you because you're not doing the work. That's the vibe that I'm hearing. If you were to actually sit down and just meditate and just listen, because that's what I noticed about even me, right? Lately, I've been doing this thing where it's just like, if I feel confused, I sit down, I take a moment. Sometimes I do it right before bed, because I feel like when you meditate right before bed, it's like you're releasing the calmness before the day. And I do it even if you might think I'm sleeping the whole time I'm sitting there meditating, you know, but like when you release the day, the energy of the day right before you sleep, I feel like you have better dreams. I feel like you sleep well. And and you get your messages, and sometimes the message follows into the dream. But I really feel like you really need to tap more into your intuition, you know, even doing yoga, workout, meditation, a place where you can kind of catch a quiet moment to listen to what spirit, universe, God, whoever the God is that you're aligned with has to say to you. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like you really need to tap into your intuition, because these answers are gonna be made to you. Now you got the manifestation card. The imagery on this card is just so beautiful. Anyway, so you have the manifestation card, and I love this card because this speaks about, you know, the rain of abundance is about to rain on you. So I just really feel like once you tap in, you're going to know what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know what needs to happen. You're going to know what needs to move and how things need to go. Like, this is all about tapping in. But I feel like this manifestation is only going to come through once you take the time to really tap in and listen to yourself. The next card you got is Good Juju. I actually read this card, but I really want to read it to you because she's like a significant. I love, oh my God, please get this deck, y'all. Like, if you guys are readers, please get this deck. More importantly, no shade, no tea, no shade to my other race clients. I love y'all down. But more importantly, if you're black, okay, get this, okay? Because I'm sorry, Leo, but it just really highlights, maybe I needed to say it to you, but it just really highlights our black goddesses. You know what I'm saying? And I just love it. Get it. Like, I bought it from Barnes & Nobles. It was $22, I believe. I'm so happy I purchased it, because I kept saying to myself, no shade, I kept saying to myself, I need a new deck. I need a new deck. And actually, I was going to buy this deck off of Amazon, but I didn't because I didn't feel like waiting. You know how that be? Like, I know it's only one day, but I like to go and see my decks. Like, I'm real traditional. I prefer to get a deck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have ordered a couple of decks off of Amazon, but I prefer to get a deck, because the real way to buy a deck, which I'm gonna do a video, is to go in and feel the energy of the deck. You're actually not supposed to purchase a deck from offline. You know what I'm saying? Unless you already seen it and you just know that you want that deck. Cool. Because then your energy is going to be infused with it. But when you go into a store and you see a deck, you like, ooh, that's my shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibe. But that's neither here nor there. I'm sorry, y'all. Completely off topic. So great enchantress Marie Laveau was a larger than life New Orleans voodoo ooh, a successful spiritpreneur. And the famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairstylist. I feel like we got a lot in common, me, So it says, good luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. This is the time of increase for you. You are heirs to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. So, Leo. The vibe is you are abundant. You have really good vibes, good juju, as they may say, coming your way. So I just really think the more important thing about it is for you to kind of just tap in. You know, tap into yourself. Like, Leos. I'm not sure, because I feel like you guys have been going through so much lately. Like, I think I have every once in a while, like, I have a good reading from a Leo, and I'm like, okay, you guys are back to normal. But like, I get it. You know, what I get about Leos, it's very hard to be the center of attention. I am happy I don't have any Leo placements, because if I had any Leo placements, I would be worse than I actually am now. I'm not going to hold you. I have a lot of Scorpio placements, and I think my Scorpio placements are enough. Okay. But I'm so happy I don't have Leo placements, because it's hard for you guys to be you. You know, you're always the center of attention, and people are always looking to you. No matter what you do, there's someone looking, checking, whatever. And I think you get so caught up on that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like, you're ruled by the sun. Somebody's always looking at the sun. Like, what you gonna do? But I think, you know, sometimes you don't get a moment to just kind of digress and take a breather. And I think this is basically what your reading is saying. Is like, digress, take a breather. You're not going to have it all together. It's not going to all make sense, but as long as it makes sense to you, what you're gonna do. Let me clarify these extra, Spirit. What are the extra messages you have for Leo with the Lovers? Page of Pentacles. So some of you guys are gonna come into a new idea. Some of you guys are gonna come into a new idea, maybe new investments, new jobs, new money. Some of you guys are gonna walk away from something towards some new money. You have the Seven of Cups. When it comes to business, if it comes to business, if you're a business owner or you're someone who has a lot of business or something like that, one thing I'm definitely hearing is you need to refocus your energy because you're all over the place with this Seven of Cups. But another thing I'm hearing as well is just the fact that you have a lot of options. You don't have to just stay secluded to one thing, if that makes any sense. Like, you kind of just want to expand your horizons. Like, you know, expand your horizons. Like, don't just stay stuck on one thing. I'm also hearing with the Four of Swords, get some rest. You may be tired. And then can I have a clarify for the Death card? Child, all these cards are trying to come out for y'all. Knight of Swords. So I feel like you could be hearing some bad news. Not bad news. I hate that. Oh my God. Why did that? But you could be hearing something that you didn't like. You know, maybe something comes through that you're not excited about. But then you get the Four of Wands. So I feel like maybe it's the initial thought is that you're not going to be excited about it, but something changes and then you're celebrating. I don't know, Leo. I'm not exactly sure what the vibe is, but I definitely feel like some type of communication has come through, and eventually at first you won't be like stoked, but then it'll come together and it'll make sense. So that's the vibe that I'm getting here for you, Leo. I'm sorry I babbled during your reading. Love you guys. I hope this reading resonates with you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let your girl know how you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey Virgo, what's up? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer. We're back with yet another video. So this is going to be a daily horoscope for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Virgo, what are the messages that you have for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Virgo. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs? Shit, 3 cards came out like the... Okay. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Virgo from their ancestors? Grounding, miracles, and Mawalisa. Okay, y'all. Okay, Virgo, let's get into your reading. So you got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Discs, and the Moon card. So, okay, Virgo. That means y'all took my live reading and got y'all shit together. Don't judge me with my snowman come in April. Okay, so Virgo, I fucking love this reading. Let's talk about it. Like, we love it. We love this reading. So the Nine of Discs, I really think that with the Nine of Discs, I feel like things, I'm gonna say Nine of Discs. Oh my God. Who thinking about dick right now? Not me. Gotta be you. Anyway, so with the Nine of Discs, with the Nine of Discs, I really feel like things are looking good. I think things are feeling good. I think you're proud of where you're going. I feel like you're proud of your growth. I think things are really working out for you. With the page, like I definitely see money, you know, with the Nine of Discs and the Page of Discs. I definitely see money. Some of you guys are working on something with the Page of Discs. This could be school, investments, real estate. Something that's going to take some time because, you know, the Page of Discs move really slow. You know, they move really, really slow, but they move slow with good reason because they're really trying to plan something. So you could be trying to plan something or trying to get something together. However, you did receive the Moon card. So this is going to be Pisces energy. So a Pisces could be significant, but maybe I feel like for you, this is probably just a level of uncertainty. Not really sure how things are going to work out. So it could be just that vibe. Like you could be unsure of how things are about to play out. But otherwise, I feel like things are just looking good. Things are feeling good. You're feeling good. The vibe is that you look good and you feel good. I just think with this Pisces energy here, you're just trying to figure some things out, or maybe there's just some things that you don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Like I'm not really seeing anything specific, but I just really feel like you're just trying to figure a couple of things out. But the message from your ancestors, this one is grounding. Okay, so there may be a need for you to kind of get outside and connect with nature. How this will look is basically, some people ground where they basically put their feet in the dirt. And just kind of like feel, it's almost like being a tree, right? You know, the trunk is in the ground and the roots are sprouted. So basically when you put your feet in the dirt, it's like you kind of being a root. You know, your feet are the root and they're sprouting. That energy from the universe is sprouting into you. And this kind of helps to ground you out or balance you out. Or it's really great to kind of like do this. Like, I personally will not put my feet in the dirt because, well, I do it in the sand. But I mean, obviously everybody does it in the sand. It's the beach. But I personally won't put my feet in the dirt because I am afraid of bugs, right? And then like if I pick my foot up and there's a bug on it, I'm going to freak out. But, you know, I do it like I won't put my feet in, but I'll be on the earth. Like, I'll sit in the dirt. I will get like maybe I'll do like a picnic or something. Like, that is all grounding, and just kind of like sit there and write and just kind of let yourself just kind of let loose. It's also really great to do if you're high, if you do smoke, because it's a great vibe. You know what I'm saying? So just really get to grounding. I also feel like being by water is also great. I consider that to be grounding as well. I have a waterfront by my house, so I usually go over there and just kind of like feel the energy in. But yeah, grounding is definitely a message for you. So if you guys can get to the energy of grounding. Next card you have is miracles. So I feel like you need to expect miracles to come your way. I feel like you're going to have a lot of miracles making way to you. Maybe just a lot of new possibilities. I feel like doors are opening for you, Virgo. Like, that's the vibe that I'm seeing. I'm just seeing doors are opening. So I really love this energy for you. And that could be why things are so good, is because a lot of you guys are just really money focused, right? I get that. But aside from you being money focused, I'm just seeing the doors open for you. I'm just seeing the things kind of just like, I'm seeing the door go like this, and I'm seeing like two doors just kind of opening, or maybe they're opening, you know, but I just see doors opening. And, you know, I love that energy for you, because I just really feel like, you know, this is like your manifestations coming into fruition, you know. And it just makes sense with me seeing the doors opening and this card being connected with the page of disc. So I definitely feel like there are new opportunities coming. And I think that, you know, this is because you're working hard. This is hard work. You're putting in the work. You're putting in that time. You're putting in that energy. And this is why all of these positive things are happening for you. So love that for you, Virgo. Next, you have this card, which I think is just so fucking beautiful. It's basically the sun and the moon together, right? And it's called Cosmic Power. And, you know, now that I'm seeing these two cards together, I feel like it's making sense, especially because you got the moon card with the Cosmic Power card. And I think, you know, I think Spirit is basically saying to you, you've already tapped into your moon, you know? Moon is deep, dark, secretive, you know, but it's also enlightening, because like they say, what happens in the dark comes to the light. However, I feel like Spirit is now telling you to combine the moon and the sun. It's time for you to be the sun. And I feel like you're tapping into all of that right now. Like, it's time for you to showcase who you are. It's time for you to show that bright cosmic energy that you have. This is basically saying, like, baby, you are a divine human being. You're a divine, honey. And, you know, it's not going to look the same for everybody. It's not going to look the same for everybody. And this is so fitting because, you know, this is speaking about an eclipse. And we have an eclipse coming up. What is it? A new moon in Taurus? It's the new moon in Taurus. We have a new moon in Taurus. I believe it's this weekend. I think it's the 30th. And it's just fitting because, you know, it's in Taurus, so it's going to be trying your sign. I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling it. It's probably not going to be as heavy as fixed signs, but you're definitely going to be feeling it, right? And, you know, new moons is all about newness. I don't think you should, I believe they say you shouldn't manifest during a new moon eclipse because it's eclipsing, you know, it's not a good time. But you know, maybe a couple of days after, like really write down your manifestation list and like write down the things that you want to manifest into life on a grand scale, if that makes any sense. Like on a grand scale, really write that, because I really feel like with all of these positive things happening for you, like it'll be a matter of time before your manifestations come in. So the guidance for Mawu Lisa is saying, you are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Rise up in your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Didn't I just say it's time for you to be the sun? Didn't I just say it's time for you to be... You know what? I don't got time. But I just told you it's time for you to be the sun. It's time for you to tap in. It's time for you to tap in, like, and that's why the moon card is coming up, because you hiding from yourself. Virgo, stop hiding from you. Who are you? Who are you? You are you. Okay? Stop hiding from yourself. Stop being in the shadows. It's time for you to show up and show out. Show up and show out. The mood is show up and show out. That's the vibe I'm getting here for you. Yeah, like, show up.